Welcome to Big Chef Shit, from the streets to the kitchen, starring Chef Randy Love. Tune in for today's hottest food and entertainment from around the world.
Welcome to the show. I hope y'all having a great day, because it's always a great day to me. Today I got some juice for y'all, man. Some real juice. I was first of all, I was going to talk about the Young Boy and Drake beef, but I said I'm gonna save that one for another day, because that's too juicy there. We gonna figure out who the best on that there, but I'm gonna come back to that. Today though, we gonna be talking about this Tory Lanez Megan Thee Stallion situation, because the man facing 9 years minimum mandatory to 22 years in prison. I did 6 years state prison, man. I know that ain't nowhere for nobody, but we're gonna get into this video. I'm gonna come back.
Megan Thee Stallion made her way into a Los Angeles courthouse today. The famous Grammy-winning rapper, known for her tough-as-nails persona, testifying against rapper Tory Lanez, whose real name is Daystar Peterson. Peterson is on trial for allegedly shooting Megan. In a packed courtroom, she testified today that following a party at Kylie Jenner's house, she got out of her SUV, and then Peterson pointed a gun at her and told her to dance, and then fired at her feet.
He said, "Dance, bitch." And he started shooting, and I'm just like, oh my God.
The rapper said she felt shock and hurt and saw blood when she looked down. According to police, her feet were bleeding profusely. Bullet fragments were later removed. The Savage performer continued her emotional testimony, saying, "I can't believe I have to come here and do this." Peterson's attorney telling NBC News, "Once the whole case comes out, I think we're confident the jury will find my client not guilty, and he'll be exonerated of all the charges." Defense attorneys also say Kylie Jenner may potentially be called as a witness. Dana Griffin, NBC.
Ooh. So you mean to tell me they allegedly Tory Lanez got out the SUV and pointed the gun at her feet and said, "Dance, bitch. I told you to dance, bitch. I said dance, bitch." Do this not remind you of the scene from Harlem Nights? He done shot me in my pinky toe. Hey, we gonna get into some more video, and I'm explaining y'all to give y'all my theory on why I think all this is going down. But let's get into this video right here.
I told y'all, $1 for the NFTs, right? I sold these shits to my fans for $1. People came, some people bought 20, some people bought 5, some people bought 60. It doesn't matter how much you bought. It was only $1. You spent $60, you bought 60. I need y'all to understand, one of those copies right now is going for 50,000, 60,000, 60,000. Yo, my nigga, and these are sold. They're sold. Go look at the list right now and see how small the sellers list is getting. Y'all don't understand what the f is going on? Y'all don't understand I just cracked the industry? Y'all don't understand I just cracked it?
See, this is when the table started to turn for Tory Lanez. And Tory Lanez's life started to go down. When he cracked that NFT code, the man sold, y'all have to understand what he did. He sold 1 million copies in 1 minute and went platinum at selling them $1 a piece. I know y'all like, well, what that got to do with anything? He cut the music industry out. They didn't make any money. And the artist, as an artist, he still made his money. He cracked the code that they didn't want anyone to ever see. The music industry is evil, man.
I am in an open case, and maybe I make this shit look really beautiful, but I'm facing 24 years.
You don't seem too stressed, bro.
Like, I'm facing 24 years. I make this shit look beautiful, don't I? But, guys, I am actively facing 24 years next month.
I've been incarcerated for almost half a year over a gun that the DAs lied and said I shot. In 2021, they demanded I take a DNA test. I took that test with no pushback, delay, or question. Not only because I knew I never shot the gun, but mainly because I was 100% positive I never even touched this gun. In my trial, the verdict of guilty or innocent depended heavily on my DNA results. With the help of LA Crime Lab's DNA expert Randy Zepeda, DA Kathy Tarr, and Alex Bott completely manipulated my DNA results and lied to the world, the media, and most importantly, my jury, by stating my DNA on the gun was inconclusive. That was an absolute lie. They went on further to say, inconclusive means that he cannot be excluded from the gun. My new attorney, Jose Baez, hired one of the best DNA experts in the nation to carefully analyze the same DNA test the fair and correct way. The results came back exactly as I knew this whole time. My DNA is 100% excluded and 100% eliminated from the gun. In other words, it's physically and scientifically impossible for me to ever have touched or shot this gun. After the correct and careful analyzation of my DNA testing, not only did our expert find my DNA 100% excluded and non-existent on the gun, but what's worse was the invalid and illegal tactics the prosecution chose to attain the results used to convict me. Based on the fundamentals of my DNA test, the only possible way for the LA Crime Lab to come up with an inconclusive result would literally be to stop the testing before it finished or completed its final result, which would have and should have shown completely my full exclusion on the weapon. In other words, District Attorneys Kathy Tarr and Alex Bott lied to my jury with false, incorrect, and incomplete DNA results, violating my due process and my 14th Amendment rights. My faith, my prayers, and my highest hopes go to the Honorable Judge Hereford that on May 8th, he rules in favor of the United States Supreme Court law, returning me to my freedom, my family, and most importantly, the justice of a fair trial.
So we gonna go on and wrap this one on up. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and comment to the channel. This is your boy, Chef Randy Love, and it is Love Always. Who's right? Who's wrong? Is Tory right? Is Megan wrong? Is Tory wrong? Is Megan right? We probably will never know. But let's all pray for both of them tonight. I hope they both have wonderful lives. I wish Tory's well because I've been in that situation and it's a hard pill to swallow. So may God be with you and your family. And Megan, may God be with you and your family too, because God knows the heart. Peace.
See the top, I'm on top. See the guap, get the guap, that's a lot. Hit the gas, need no brakes, I don't stop, yeah, yeah. Oh my God, at the top, see the top, I'm on top.